We want to say right off the get-go, we do not believe that these heavy metals are being added intentionally. We believe that these are contaminations of the milk solids, the corn solids, that's high fructose corn syrup, and the vegetable oils. In fact, it was René Defoe who mentioned that mercury is often used in the process for extracting the high fructose corn syrup, like in the process of making high fructose corn syrup. And it's an undeclared type of ingredient. So that may be one of the reasons for the 10% of the samples that we tested having mercury in it. We also believe that the milk solids and the vegetable oils can be contaminated because they are made predominantly from GMO ingredients, and GMO ingredients are genetically engineered. The corn and the soy and the dairy comes from cows that have been fed ingredients that are feed that is GMO, sprayed with glyphosate, was also sprayed with other toxic pesticides. And we know that these pesticides, well, I'll get into that. So that's just keep in mind that the milk and the vegetable oils come from crops that are GMO, okay? And predominantly, except for the organic ones. There's also the manufacturing process. That's number two. The manufacturing process would include the grinding of gears that would grind up a powder or an ingredient, any of the additives, and those gears could be made of lead or other types of metals that would then get into the formula from that way. There could be also containers that are made out of aluminum or other types of metals could be included in the formula making process. The third way is packaging materials. Many packaging materials are lined with aluminum. And if you've got any glyphosate in there at all, it could be chelating and grabbing onto that aluminum, as it would in pipes. If they're, different types of pipes, that's what glyphosate does. Stephanie will tell you all about that. It's a chelator and it will clean the pipes out. That's what it was initially found to do. The fourth way is environmental contamination. We all know that there's air pollution, the particles in the air coming from industrial, factories nearby, surface water contamination. And also one of these ways is geoengineering we believe, and there's actually articles, if you want to show a slide, and on how aluminum has been sprayed to do cloud seeding, to support the clouds to make more rain. And it's aluminum dust from geoengineering fueling. There's super fires, according to this author. So they're pointing out to the problem that this aluminum could be contributing to fires. We are wondering if the aluminum from geoengineering could be contributing to the high levels of aluminum in goat's milk and the other formulas. Many of the other formulas also had high levels of aluminum. We believe that could be coming from the grass that the animals are eating after spraying of the aluminum from cloud seeding, and also potentially other types of spraying fires and things like that. So that's another way. And then the supply chain factors, lack of regulation is one way. And please chime in, Dr. Pero and Stephanie, if there's any of these ways you want to add into it. The sixth way is agriculture practices. That's fertilizers and pesticides, which contain toxic metals, and the irrigation of crop waters with wastewater.